everyone, and welcome back to World Music Facts, the channel where we uncover the amazing stories behind your favorite songs and artists. If you love music and enjoy discovering hidden facts, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next music story. Today, we're diving into a fascinating story behind one of the most unique James Bond-themed songs ever created. Die Another Day by Madonna. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin. The beginning. In 2002, the producers of the James Bond movie Die Another Day wanted a theme song that would sound fresh and different from previous Bond songs. They turned to one of the biggest pop stars in the world, Madonna. At that time, Madonna was already known as the Queen of Pop. She had spent more than 2 decades reinventing herself and constantly changing the sound of pop music. When she was asked to create the Bond-themed song, she didn't want to make another traditional orchestral Bond song. Instead, she decided to do something bold and completely different, creating the song. Madonna teamed up with French music producer Mirwais Ahmadzai, with whom she had already worked on several successful projects. Together, they created an electronic dance song filled with futuristic sounds, digital effects, and experimental production. The result was Die Another Day. The title itself means to survive another day and keep fighting no matter how difficult life becomes. The song's message is about strength, survival, and refusing to give up. Connection to James Bond. The song perfectly matched the James Bond character. James Bond is a hero who constantly faces danger and seems to escape death again and again. That's exactly what Die Another Day represents. Fighting through pain and surviving impossible situations. The meaning behind the lyrics. Many fans believe the lyrics also reflect Madonna's own life. Throughout her career, she faced criticism, controversy, and countless challenges. But she always managed to reinvent herself and come back stronger. That's why many people see the song as a message of resilience and personal strength. The music video. Now, let's talk about the incredible music video. The video was directed by the Swedish directing team Traktor and became one of the most expensive music videos of its time. The video features Madonna fighting against another version of herself. One Madonna wears white and the other wears black. Many people believe these two characters represent the battle between a person's good and dark sides. The video also includes scenes inspired by the James Bond movies, showing Madonna in dangerous situations and dramatic action sequences. A very expensive video. Here's an amazing fact. The music video reportedly cost around $6 million to make, making it one of the most expensive music videos ever produced at that time. The visual effects, action scenes, and special sets made it a true cinematic experience. Madonna appeared in the movie. Did you know Madonna actually appeared in the James Bond movie itself? She had a small cameo role as a fencing instructor named Verity. Although her appearance was brief, fans loved seeing her become part of the Bond universe. Chart success. When Die Another Day was released, it became a major hit around the world. The song reached high positions on charts in the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and many European countries. It also became one of Madonna's biggest hits of the 2000s. Critics had mixed opinions. Interestingly, not everyone loved the song at first. Some critics thought it was too different from traditional James Bond themes. Others praised Madonna for taking a risk and bringing a modern sound to the franchise. Over time, many fans began to appreciate the song's uniqueness and creativity. Today, it is considered one of the most daring and experimental Bond-themed songs ever made. Award nominations. The song received several important nominations, including a Golden Globe Award nomination, a Grammy Award nomination. Even though it didn't win these awards, it remains one of the most memorable songs in Madonna's career. Additional true facts. Recording this song was not easy. Madonna and producer Mirwais wanted the track to sound like the future. They experimented with different electronic sounds and unusual effects. Many of the sounds in the song were created using computers and digital editing techniques that were considered very modern in 2002. This made the song very different from earlier James Bond themes. Most Bond songs before this had large orchestras and dramatic melodies. Madonna decided to break that tradition completely. a historic Bond song. Die Another Day became one of the few James Bond-themed songs to reach the top 10 of the American Billboard Hot 100 chart. For a Bond theme, this was a major achievement. Not every Bond song becomes a huge pop hit, but Madonna's worldwide popularity helped the song reach millions of listeners. The song's hidden meaning. Some music critics believe the lyrics contain deeper meanings. Lines about destruction, pain, and survival may represent personal transformation. Many fans see the song as a message about rebirth. The idea is simple. Sometimes an old version of ourselves must disappear so that a stronger version can emerge. Connection to Madonna's life. During the early 2000s, Madonna was going through many changes in her personal life. She had become a mother and was exploring new spiritual ideas. Her music was also changing. Instead of making traditional pop songs, she was experimenting with electronic sounds and deeper themes. Die Another Day reflected this new period in her career. It showed that she was still willing to take risks and try something completely different. The song divided fans. One interesting fact is that fans still debate the song today. Some people consider it one of the best Bond themes because it is so unique. Others believe it moved too far away from a classic Bond sound. Very few Bond songs create this much discussion. Even after more than 20 years, people still argue about where it ranks among the greatest James Bond songs. That alone shows how memorable the song truly is. A different kind of Bond theme. Most Bond-themed songs are romantic or mysterious. Die Another Day is different. Its message is about survival and fighting through pain. This made it fit perfectly with the movie's story. In the film, James Bond goes through one of the hardest experiences of his life. He is captured, tortured, and betrayed. Yet he survives and returns stronger. The song captures that spirit perfectly. Influence on future pop music. Many music experts say that Die Another Day helped bring electronic dance music closer to mainstream pop audiences. During the early 2000s, electronic music was becoming more popular. Madonna was one of the major artists helping introduce these sounds to a global audience. Today, electronic elements are common in pop music. But in 2002, this style still felt fresh and experimental. The music video's symbolism. The battle between the two Madonnas in the video has inspired many interpretations. Some fans believe it represents good versus evil. Others think it represents fear versus courage. Some even believe it symbolizes a person fighting against their past. The video never explains its meaning directly. That mystery is one reason why fans continue discussing it even today. Why the song became a cult favorite. Years passed after the release of Die Another Day, and something interesting happened. A song that once divided critics slowly began gaining a new generation of fans. Many younger listeners discovered the song through streaming platforms and social media and were surprised by how modern it still sounded. Some music experts now believe that Madonna was actually ahead of her time. The electronic sounds and futuristic production that seemed unusual in 2002 later became common in modern pop music. Because of this, many people started looking at the song differently. Instead of calling it strange, they began calling it innovative. Another reason the song remains popular is because it represents courage. Madonna could have created a traditional James Bond song, but she chose to take a risk and create something completely different. This willingness to experiment is one of the reasons she remains one of the most influential artists in music history. Several modern pop and electronic artists have mentioned Madonna's early 2000s music as an inspiration. Her work helped prove that electronic dance music could be emotional, cinematic, and successful in the mainstream. And perhaps that's the real legacy of Die Another Day. It wasn't just a movie-themed song. It was a bold experiment that challenged expectations and proved that music can evolve in unexpected ways. More than 20 years later, the song still feels futuristic, mysterious, and powerful. Fun facts. Musical note. It is one of the few James Bond songs built mainly around electronic music. Musical note: Madonna co-wrote the song herself. Musical note: the video contains symbolic imagery that many fans still discuss today. Musical note: it remains one of the most recognizable Bond themes of the modern era. Musical note: the song proved that a Bond theme does not have to follow tradition to become memorable. Why this song still matters. More than 20 years after its release, Die Another Day continues to stand out because it dared to be different. Instead of following tradition, Madonna created something new, futuristic, and unforgettable. The song teaches us an important lesson. No matter how difficult life becomes, keep fighting, keep moving forward, and live to fight another day. Outro. And that's the incredible story behind Madonna's Die Another Day. Did you enjoy this music fact? Let us know in the comments. Is Die Another Day one of your favorite James Bond songs? If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to World Music Facts for more amazing stories behind legendary songs and artists. Thank you so much for watching. This is World Music Facts, and we'll see you in the next video.